Hello peeps, Peepsonia. Welcome to the Gamer Reviews, Blade Symphony. You're probably wondering, what is Blade Symphony? Well, Blade Symphony is an online action fighting game involving 2, 3 or 4 different trolls per map. Each map being split into 3 different arenas, by the way, that do nothing but shout abuse and throw shurikens at you all the while, bouncing around the arena like a little goddamn bitch. Excuse me. As I was saying, Blade Symphony, playing for me, is an online-only, if you ignore the training mode which we'll get to later, sword fighting game available on Steam for £11 that was created by Puny Human Games and released on Steam in early May of 2014. To fairly good reviews from the gamers, and very good reviews from me, mainly because I've wanted a sword fighting game for years. About 2 if when I uploaded my last Mount & Blade videos, anything to go by. The main game mode is simply called Duel. Duh. Probably because it's a game mode in which you duel an opponent, one-on-one, 2 opponents in 2v2, or if you really feel like ruining someone's day, you can play 2v1 in which you and some random slice your opponent like he's a frenzy on Fruit Ninja. Let's talk about sword types. There's the typical sword... damn it! Let's talk about swords. There are currently 5 different types of sword in the game. There's the typical longsword with the ability to block and deal more damage than the other swords with all attacks, hence it's the main starting sword for most new players as it's nicely OP to give the noobs a head start. Then there's the katana, which is the most average or downright worst sword of the lot in terms of overall stats, with the ability to feint attacks to create openings, allowing you to take advantage of your enemy's mistakes. The next sword type is a foil, which is basically a rapier, focusing mostly on thrusting attacks with weaker side attack damage and no ability to multi-hit. I won't go into that yet. And the ability to guard, which allows you to block the next incoming attack while moving, unless the attack would hit you a second time, in which case it'll cut through you like a sword through your salty tears. The second to last is the scimitar, focusing on multi-hits with a much faster charge rate for all tiers of attack, even having the ability to multi-hit with tier 3 attacks, but lacking the ability to break through blocks or parries with tier 3 attacks, which can be taken advantage of, hence the katana. Last but certainly not least, because it's my favourite, is the Jan, which focuses on speed. Each attack which strikes an opponent lets you perform the attack. Shit. The second to last is the scimitar, focusing on multi-hits with a much faster charge rate for all tiers of attack, even having the ability to break through... Wrong. Last but certainly not least, because it's my favourite, is the Jan, which focuses on speed. Each attack that strikes an opponent lets you perform the next attack much faster, allowing you to create a combo and really fuck someone's day up. Now, let's talk about playable characters. There's only currently 4 in the game. Let's start with the first one, shall we? Ryoku, a man that seems to be a hybrid of street dancer and chimp. Pure, a ballet dancer turned psychopath that has a preference for spinning and getting behind her opponent. Phalanx, a Spaniard that decided that running from bulls just wasn't his style. He'd much rather poke that bull in the eye and bounce around the arena until the end of the fight. Now my personal favourite is the last on this list, Judgment, a samurai. What more needs to be said? He's not some ballet psycho or breakdancing blender, he's a fucking samurai. Bow, Fruit Ninja him up, good fight. End of story. Most of the time. Now as I said earlier, there is an offline mode in which it... As I mentioned earlier, there is an offline mode, but it only consists of one room with you and a bot. Unlike most other games though, this bot learns your techniques and tricks and eventually will start to beat you down unless you change up your style, much like in an online game. Simply swinging wildly at an opponent will get your nipples sliced off faster than sushi beings made before your very tear-stained eyes. So, all in all, Blade Symphony Sweet Bumblebee is a game that I was happily surprised by and can see myself enjoying for months to come, even if it is full of trolling little shits.